The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 173, The Mill. Then she inquired, "Do you think they used it for making alcohol?" Rosen nodded, "Absolutely. No doubt, they used alcohol for disinfecting wounds." In the center of the room, there stood a stone mill surrounded by 4 large mortars. Rosen pointed at them and explained, "They probably used the mill to crush roots and dried plants, and the mortars to turn precious dried leaves and flowers into powder." Rita asked, "Like saffron?" Rosen nodded, "Yes, among other things. They say saffron is more valuable than gold. I'm convinced the medicinal plants they processed here were even more precious than saffron and gold. I have heard that in the 13th century the famous physician Ibn Baitar of Ben el-Medina traveled through North Africa and the Middle East all the way to Turkey to gather knowledge about medicinal plants. He worked for the rest of his scientific life in Syria, and probably had access to massive medical books compiled by Persian physicians such as Razi and Avicenna. With a certain rhythm in her ears, Rita commented, "The sound of the hand-operated mill and the 4 mortars could easily have set the rhythm to the dance music. You can almost hear it." Rosen smiled and added, "You have quite an imagination. But you're probably right. In those days, they used music and dance in treating illnesses." She continued, "They probably had strong-armed men to run the mill and operate the mortars, while the girls worked at the pill rolling boards on the tables. They could have sung to the beat as they worked." Rita quipped, "They had the songs, the music, and alcohol from that distillation plant over there. This place had everything for a good party." The place resembled an ancient college, a laboratory, and a pharmacy all at once, where various medications were produced. In one corner of the large hall, there was a workspace separated from the rest by colorful glass pieces integrated into an elegant wooden structure. One wall in the workspace was adorned with a large glass cabinet filled with various measuring instruments, while a massive bookshelf, housing antique books, lined the other wall. Rosen stood behind a desk in front of the bookshelf, examining an open book, and remarked, "This one's in Arabic." She glanced at another open book on the table and noted, "But this one's in Latin." Then, she noticed an open booklet on the table with a bamboo pen in an ink bottle next to it and remarked, "It seems like someone has been sitting here, recording their own findings, comparing them with both Arabic and Latin sources."